All right, we're finished with our coaching sesh, so now we're just gonna play a league with this mono green Storm Festival deck, splashing Teferi, who slows the sunset. Let's go. We'll keep. We got the turn 1 Oath, turn 2 Wolf Willow. Let's hope we get there. Not yet. Nice, Hallonen. All right, well, we're playing another mirror. Let's hope we draw an elf. No elf. Hopefully we don't end up too far behind. I'm going to take a lair here. We just kind of want to hit our land drops naturally at this point. I think the elf is a little too slow because we're just going to play the Wolf Willow. All right, looks like we're playing a mirror. Maybe a true mirror, since they have the Temple Garden. And their start is excellent, and ours is not. I don't think our hand's a mulligan, though. This is just the nature of the beast, bibs. Just the nature of the beast, bibs. So we can't quite do what we want to do. If they have Nykthos next turn, we're in a lot of trouble. We can Teferi, who slows the sunset. Take this up to 5, but it doesn't allow us to cast anything else. We can go Karn minus, force them to attack it, go get something. The old Mono G, what's up, Simic? Man, this is rough. Whatever Planeswalker we play is going to die. A passage of the turn, I think, is bad. We could play Kiora Pass. And then our Cavalier lets us... we just can't do anything. Gonna play Karn. What do we get? Maybe just statue. Hello there, what's up, Jarvis? Maybe we get Chain Veil because we might find a spot to combo. I'm just gonna get Chain Veil. I think it's like the highest risk, highest reward. We get to go Cavalier, and then the turn after we get to go Teferi, Nykthos, untap. So they have Nykthos. Let's hope they have nothing. Wow, they have nothing. That's so sick. Temple Garden tapped. Here we go. I wonder what's in their hand, man. I'm just gonna take 4. We can block, but they get extra mana, and they get to draw a card off the Kiora. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess we're in business. Alright, so let's go... Shouldn't have played the land, that was a mistake. Let's go Kiora. Actually, let's go Troll first, right? And then we Nykthos, then we Kiora. I think we win. I think we win this turn. We have the Oath. They might have Beseiju. Alright, so let's Chain Veil. Let's activate. Let's untap this. Let's untap this and this and this. Let's see, activate Chain Veil. So this is why Teferi's in the deck, chat. It allows us to just go infinite really easily. So at this stage, we already have infinite life, infinite mana. Right? And that's why we went and got the Chain Veil. Easy turn 5 win. Luckily, they didn't do anything on turn 4 or 5, so they had a really great start and just, I guess, that all lands. I don't really know. Crazy. But Teferi is the mirror breaker. Teferi is the thing that wins the mirror when you both aren't infiniting. Teferi infinites so quickly. I know, MT. It's so sick, dude. Do we board in Portable Hole? I think so. What do we cut? Old Growth Troll is, like, fine. I kind of just want to bring in 2 Portable Hole for 2 Old Growth Troll. Troll's really important for Devotion, though. I'm just going to do no changes. I really don't love 3 Portable Hole in the deck, to be honest. I don't want to side it in very often. All right, Double Oath. That's good for us, as long as they don't hit Elf. Another Forest. Let's see if they have a third 1-drop. They do. Rip. All right, so let's go Thunka. Take Teferi. You're in the ban Karn camp from Pioneer? Yeah, I think that's fine. I think banning Karn leaves the Nykthos stuff intact. It makes the deck a lot worse, though. They have to win a much different way. I like where your head's at. I've been in that camp for a minute just because I don't really want them to ban Nykthos, but if they did ban anything, it should probably be Nykthos. I'm gonna go get Statue. Now, if they want to set everything at Karn, I'll let it die. If they don't, I'll maybe block Keratin to save it so we get another minus, depending on what they do. Yeah, Seth, I think it's okay to bring it to Arena, though. I think people just really want to do big, fun, stupid shit. And that's okay. But Karn is specifically problematic for a lot of reasons. It's very awkwardly designed so that it has a lot of pull into other zones that are often not accessible. And when that happens on an extremely playable card, you get a lot of, 15 card tutor sideboards and stuff. All right, Karn down. Their oaths have found forest, forest, forest. Portable hole, okay. Elf or wolf, dealer's choice. All right, if they don't have Nykthos, the statue should be quite strong. All right, they have Nykthos, so they can fight through the statue pretty well here, unfortunate. If all they do is make a big lair of the Hydra, we have to chump block with the Keratin. We don't have a ton of stuff going on, too, so maybe statue. Worse than Damning Sphere or Needle or something. I'm gonna tap an elf just to chump with. Well, Seth, I don't think it's that hard to program, my man. They already have like the same check with swamps on the Cabal Coffers land that they made. Both these are going to go face. I'm going to go block, block. I want to draw a card next turn too. All right, Oath is free. No, it's not. I lied. Cavalier's good. All right, so let's float. Sack this, draw a card, I guess. No, we have this other Nick though, so let's play Teferi first. And then I don't know. We're gonna lose a lot of devotion here. So let's tap this. Tap this. Untap this. I guess before we play the second one, we'll do this. Because if we just draw nothing, I don't really want to burn the other Nykthos, but I just lose a lot of devotion by doing that, so. If you anticipate and hit Karn, don't you win? We could have anticipated, that's fair. I don't think we had, maybe we did. Maybe we had enough mana. I always forget the anticipate part of this. I've only played like 2 leagues with the deck. I've never minus, but I definitely should have minus that turn, you're right. Alright, Wolfwillow Haven for a bunch. Nykthos for a smaller amount because the troll's gone. I think we're still fine though. This doesn't seem like it's going to be that big. 6/6. Okay, so they're not even going to attack with the lair? That means we should win pretty easily here. I guess things can go wrong. Do we besage you the Nykthos? Oh, I did not. I was trying to drag that thing, dude. Whatever. Let's play another Teferi just so we can minus again. All right, double Cavalier. This should be good enough. We have another Nykthos too. Bunch of draws, bunch of extra lands. GG. Yeah, he's gonna be one of the Targaryens, or he is one of the Targaryens, and he is very good. He is easily the best part of the show, but I think that's intentional. And he's a very strong actor. I haven't seen Morbius Simic. I haven't seen it. No! Okay. I'll take a Thoughtseize. They'll just hit this, and then we'll just try to burn into these. Hopefully we naturally draw a land so we can just go Wolfwillow, Wolfwillow. I think that's probably better than going Elf Oath. Waiting for RC, trying to see if I'll still play Phoenix or not. Yeah, probably. It's a good deck. We're gonna Oath looking for a land. And then probably play Wolfwillow. I'm gonna take Karn, I think. We have enough mana stuff. We didn't hit a land, which sucks. But it being a payoff here is fine. The 3 Wolfwillow Havens is just awkward. What's up, Outerhouse? I think the Matt Smith run of Doctor Who is my favorite Sparrow, but I haven't seen the last 4 seasons or something. I haven't seen any with Capaldi forward. All right, well, still no land, but we got a lot of stuff to do. David Tennant and Catherine Tate was my favorite Doctor companion. Is Catherine Tate the one from The Office, the redhead? Because she was great. She was awesome. But, like, she plays that one character very well. You know? Just extremely oblivious and annoying, but also endearing. She was actually a really good compliment to Michael Scott, I thought. I'm gonna discard Wolfwillow Haven here. They kill an elf, we can still play Karn. They have no board against the Karn. If they don't kill elf, we'll play Cavalier. I was actually pretty partial to the first season for a while, even though that doctor was just like not a good doctor. But the first season just felt like a cool sci-fi adventure. And then for me, Doctor Who really started with David Tennant, to be honest. What a draw, chat. We hit a land. We can Karn. We can go Nykthos and then Karn stuff. Okay. So we can play a 5-drop, so we'll get Sky Sovereign and kill this. What a sicko turn, huh? What a sicko turn. Matt Smith was great at giving speeches, though. That's true. I loved Matt Smith's arc. The Rory and oh god, what's her name? The other redhead. Fuck. That was a good run. Ah, screw it. I just think that Kalidas is like one of their easiest ways to beat me, so I'm just gonna kill it. Easy mode, engage. Don't need any sideboard cards. Because that's where I first saw Matt Smith. I don't know if he was in anything before that, really. All right, no shock on 1. Maybe our Alpha's going to survive. We'll see. If it doesn't survive, we'll just still play carry to the next turn. If it does survive, interesting. We'll see. Stompy stomp. The Lorebind Teferi and Zalfir reminds me a lot of Doctor Who. A lot of Magic IP is based off of real shits, or like based off of real IP. Like they actually had a lot of, if you can actually look at like a lot of the vampire stuff was during Twilight, a lot of the time travel stuff was during Doctor Who. Like it's honestly kind of gross how much they take. Suck on 2 lands. What do I get? Just gonna go get statue. If I am ever able to cast it, the game ends, I think. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I Magic IP just took a lot of ideas from pop culture. Like you can see it basically throughout the history of Magic. All right, we'll Cavalier. Land lets us play Elf. I think those are good too, though. Did not hit a 6er in the gray, but that's fine. Our board's pretty good. If they kill our Cavalier, we can actually cast Teferi, which is funny. They have the downfall. Okay, so now we play statue, and I don't think that they can do anything anymore. And we just haven't picked it up since. We've been watching other shows. Sounds excellent. So our elf doesn't die. Yeah, that happens sometimes, though. Shows just become bad because of writing. Isn't Jodie Whittaker's run also done, though? One more episode? Okay, okay. All right, we'll just say go. I couldn't really find a good way to do Nykthos this turn. That happens a lot with turn 2 Kiora, turn 3 Troll. All right, they miss, which is great. They see my hand full of juice and they're dead. And they know they're dead. They should kill the elf. But they're not gonna, because they're... I don't know. Stubborn. Let's play another Cure. Okay, that's fine. We could have went for Karn Boat, but I kind of wanted to go ahead and get the statue. Statue is Jeej. Should I mulligan this hand? I think I'll keep it. I didn't see Sex Ed, though. Although I do love me some Gillian Anderson. Especially when she's got her British accent going. Do the land, easy game. Stompy Stomp. How do you feel Teferi is compared to Bolas? Teferi lets you combo infinite very easily. I like it a lot better. I think Bolas is fine. Bolas was very good when I played it, but I just had such positive experiences with Teferi so far. Just like only positive. It's easier to hard cast. Like we've actually hard casted off the Sylvan Caryatid before. And the other version, we had 2 breeding pools. It was fine in that build too. Wow, opponent's going off. Using every mana every turn. Let's see if we can get out of this here. If we draw the land... Elf. Not good enough. I think we're going to lose now. Need to draw land right there so we can play Cavalier. Now the Lifebane Zombie is going to get us. Our Cure is dead. I'm just going to concede. You win. You win, you win, you win, you win, you win, you win. They use every mana every turn except turn 1. Yeah, it's just insanely easy to combo Teferi. Like, it's trivial. Like, you go Teferi, make a bunch of mana, Karn for Chain Veil, and you have infinite life, infinite mana. It's extremely easy. Because the Teferi untaps the Nykthos, untaps the Chain Veil, and then lets you just make infinite mana, infinite life, because the +1 allows for extra life. Winning is almost irrelevant. You basically get to play your whole sideboard. I think if our elf dies, we're just fucked. And we already on 6. I'm gonna mull. It's pretty close though, I think. This is a keep. I'm gonna put back the Storm, I think, and let our draw just kind of naturally come together. Against decks that have Thoughtseize, it's good to keep like very mana heavy hands, because your easiest way to lose is to just only draw big spells. You almost never lose when you hit all your land drops. So that's why I like to keep super mana in intense hands. Put back your more expensive stuff when you can. Wing's always relevant. Yeah, the game is the important part. Thoughtseize over push. They're going to take Oath for sure, but we're going to just go Besage You and then double Haven on it, and then hope they don't have Stone Rain or something dumb, huh? You normally want to put all the Wolfwillows on the same thing so that if you draw Kiora, it does stuff. And now basically all of our late game stuff's unlocked thanks to the double Haven. It's going to be hard for them to kill. Valky can take the Elf, that's fine. Valky's an interesting one. Valky gets you sometimes, huh? Do I want white? I guess in case I draw Karn, I can go for the thing. Beat down's a little empty-handed, but we have the ability to play any 5-drop off the top, even if our elf dies. Attack for 2, no play. I don't want to go Portable Hole. Pop this, get my elf back. That way, even if they kill this elf, we can still do stuff. Harvester's fine. We'll go get the thing and they lose. I guess they can have a Braid. So we got Statue we can go get. They need another land to be able to Braid it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can also Oath. So I guess that means we just Oath first. In case we draw something else we want to play, like a Storm. I guess we couldn't play Storm anyway. I'm going to take Troll over Teferi since we don't have Nykthos. And Troll's pretty good in the matchup, so... I'll let my Karn die, I think. Could go get Skyboat. Skyboat on the Harvester doesn't seem that bad. Let's just do that instead. Tempo them. If they had another creature, I don't know. I don't know what was the right play there. But now they can't really play a creature anymore. Nice. Easy. Too much. Alright, this is an easy mulligan. We just got all big stuff and we're on the draw. 6 land Teferi, easy mulligan. 5 lander, or 5 card, no lander, really. Keeping this one. Alright, so we got to put back 3 cards. We keep this, I think. Playing against Phoenix, probably a tough matchup. Play the elf, hope it doesn't die. Likely going to die on turn 2. Whenever they lead with all the Storm Giants, ooh, blue-white control. Interesting. Could be okay then. Let's play Oath, see if it resolves. If it gets vetoed, play another elf. We could have gone for Wolfwillow, but I didn't want to do that until I have another thing to put it on. You'd like if they would print Elvish Mystic with the Llanowar's art. They are basically the same card. Wow, what a draw. Veto to absorb into Verdict into Teferi against my Mold of 4. I'm glad they had that draw in this draw, huh? Jesus Christ. Alright, what do we want? Nothing? No changes? A lot of easy no changes in this list, huh? Cool. Alright, this hand's excellent. Excellent hand. Mulligan to 6, idiot. Why mulligan? Mulligan to 5. A little taste of my medicine, huh? Why don't you go ahead and go to 4? Just go ahead and go to 4 cards. It's fine. Don't you dare. I say, don't you dare portable hold me. Hold it up. Troll time. Ripperonis. This is why, chat. This is why Rest in Peace is dog shit against this deck. Oh, I fucked up. That's fine. I'm gonna go and just continue on. Even if they wrath me, I still have just drawn a card off everything, right? It's only a half measure. That's why it's bad. I know I should have played Wolfalo first. I just made a mistake. All right, we fucked up a little bit, so we can't quite go infinite, so we'll just get statue, and they're fucked. Easy turn 4. Nice rest in peace, bro. All right, another great opener. Let's hope they don't have turn 2 veto or censor. We'll go elf into Kiora Oath. All right, we're gonna play around veto. We're just gonna play some mana things. I think if I just go Kiora and they censor it or whatever, I'm gonna be pretty sad about it. So I'd rather just play some mana things and hope they don't verdict me on 4. Cycle thing. Sure. Wonder if they mold for the rip? Maybe. They won't do it again, I guarantee you that. No land would be clutch. Damn. Portable Hall? Okay. Well, if we draw a land, we can just play Cavalier, and they likely won't have Censor. They probably would have cycled Censor over Shark Typhoon if they had it. Be my guess. We're gonna go for it. Gust? Okay, top. Now if they verdict me, we just go Cure Elf. Then we can do it on the next turn. Narset. Okay. Interesting. Veto. So now maybe we get cured down now while we can. Superfly Sniper, thanks for the follow. Narset digging. Looking for verdict probably to clean up my mana a bit. Absorb is fine. It's gonna counter my thing. Rest in peace. Okay. 2 counters in hand. What do I even want to draw? We can cast the Cavalier too, so if they counter this, we'll just Cavalier. They're both a big thing that draws a card, so I think I'd rather just have this get countered, and it's almost guaranteed to be countered. So we just get the Cavalier in the draw. We don't get, I mean, we get the land, but we don't get to keep anything we mill over. But we did put 2 Festival at the bottom, I think, with our Oath. Ooh, Beseiju could be good. We can use this to kill the Rest in Peace maybe at some point. They verdict us here. It's gonna be big sad. Lose everything. Farewell. Okay. Creatures only. That was a great draw. Now, if they go for a Wrath effect or some way to kill the troll, we have the Beseiju to kill the Rip. It'll give them a land, though, so I don't want to do it necessarily. We can also kill the Hall of the Storm Giants if they... Okay. We know they have Veto as their last card. Lair of the Hydra is a pretty good find here, actually. I don't think I'll need to Beseiju anything, but I'll untap my land in case I do. In case they go for Hall of the Storm Giants attack on a Kiora. We can kill it with the ward, or with the ability on the stack, so the ward's not too problematic. Cycle Sensor. So we know they have Veto, nothing. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and kill the Hall so they can't use it as a blocker. And we know they have Veto only. Or Veto and another card, excuse me. Let's just hope they don't have Settle. And we'll go both creatures at Teferi. Them activating doesn't do anything. The ward is an ability that is a preventative of a target. Once it's already targeted, the ward doesn't do anything anymore. Yeah, maybe that was the play. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They can make a 5/5, so this should be plenty. We don't have anything else to do with the mana. We'll send both at Teferi and see what happens. Teferi down. Maybe should have untapped the player on Shark Typhoon. All right, last card is an unknown, and they have Veto still. I think splitting the Hydras loses too much damage. I don't think playing a Nykthos and activating does enough. Maybe next turn we'll do that. Maybe we miss out on a lot of damage by not doing Kiora, extra Nykthoses and stuff. But next turn we can do the same thing, but split our layers into two. Have like 2/5/5 layers in the Cavalier, so any 2 hits is lethal. All right, 2 6/6s in the Cavalier. This should be good. No settle one time. I didn't have it the last 2 turns. Let's hope they don't have it now. Wandering Emperor puts them to 1. Nice. I think I'll keep this hand, but I'm not excited about it. Elf off the top would be clutch. A little black-white action, huh? Wonder what that means. Maybe black-white humans? That might be bad for us. If they go turn 2 Thali here, I think we're in a world of hurt. Tenacious Underdog. We can beat that one. We can beat that one, chat. Troll's kind of sick, to be honest. Yeah, Troll's good. Jersey, where he's... Oh, you think they're Greasefang? Nah, not with these 2 lands. Is Nykthos the right card? What do you mean? To ban? I don't know. Have you done any brewing with Lily? Not really, but I'm going to be writing an article or 2 on it tomorrow on my Patreon. All right, we're going to Kiora. We're going to untap this. We're going to play Carry to it, I think. Maybe we just play another Haven. We'll play another Haven. I guess I could have played another Nykthos and played both of these. That might have been better. But I really want my Nykthos to do something kind of fucked up. All right, Thoughtseize here. They're probably going to take Storm the Festival, but they should take Old Growth Troll. Wish there was a way to out the Filthy Doubters? Yeah, me too. You mean for the ban? They'll ban Karn if they ban anything. They just made Nykthos the promo. Karn is like a huge reason why the deck is broken. It's just a great mana sink / card / lock piece / whatever. See if they send 5 at the Kiora. That's great. Good news for me. Let's play the Troll. We'll lose the Kiora, but it's worth it for the mana boost here. If they kill the Old Growth Troll, it doesn't do anything. Still comes in. Exile. Wow, brutal. Alright, so the elf is not free. So maybe we just go Land Cavalier. I'll just go Carroted Elf. That's fine. I could have played the other elf, I think. No, I couldn't. Could I? I could have. I should have. I meant to. Messed up. Sorry, chat. Sorry I'm bad. Yeah, if they ban Karn, it'll also open up Only Cold Anvil too, which is a nice deck to be around. Vanishing Verse. Brutal. Karn Telex is pretty cool. Ban Karn, ban Heliod, unban Ballista. Let me play my scales. That'd be a cool shakeup. Feel like the deck's still busting half even without Karn. Yeah, but Karn is like the most diverse and powerful payoff. So I think you got to just do something about it. And you have to hit something in this deck. This deck's way too good, I think. It's just like goes way over the top of everything and can play a normal game. It's like a combo deck that just acts like a fair deck most of the time, you know? Or acts like a fair ramp deck. It's not really fair. Fair, I guess, is relative. Think of the mill combos and stuff, it all relies on Karn. Yeah, exactly. Karn is the way the deck infinite kills without having to use the red zone. But it's not the way that it explodes. Nykthos is the way that it explodes. And it would just have to find other ways to use the extra mana. But those things will just all be worse than Karn. So ban basic forest. Then they'll just play temple gardens and breeding pools. It'll be fine. Way to push on the elf, okay? Can you play any slower, bro? You think you can play some a little slower? I don't want another Nykthos. I'll just take Branchloff. So go. I mean, JRC, I would agree with you, except they just made Nykthos the promo card. And that usually just insinuates that they're not going to ban it anytime soon. No worries, Max. I'm glad that you liked it. Were you playing the Teferis? Yeah, I mean, if everyone goes back to Burning Tree and Vivian, I think that would be a net positive. The deck will be a lot more interactive and a lot easier to defend against. Karn is just so fucked up, man. When getting the pathway with Cavalier, you cannot choose right? No, you cannot. I remembered that as I was clicking it, but it didn't really matter. My alternate was Forest. 2 Teferi, all Forest, no Shocklands. Yeah, I don't love the idea of the portable holes. I don't really want to bring them in against most decks anyway. I like one. I like playing either Temple Garden or Branch Off Pathway and playing one portable hole. That way that you can get into weird spots where you just want a portable hole, an early thing on 5 mana with a Karn. No, I think that that's a pretty powerful line. I'm just going to take the 2. We can storm the festival from the graveyard either with Nykthos mana or with them killing the Cavalier. We get it back. Now I think we just Karn. I guess we can just do everything. We can go festival and then... Alright, so Odgro Troll Kiora. Odgro Troll Teferi is the same. Kiora's an extra mana. Kiora draws a card. I guess Teferi lets me go infinite with Karn. Okay. Cancel. So let's go flow to white. Okay, da, da, da. Now we get Chain Veil and we get infinite mana, infinite whatevers. Teferi plus Karn is infinite mana, infinite life if you have enough to start. Costs 4 to cast Chain Veil, 4 to activate. I don't want this Tolsimir, actually. Tolsimir over what? Keratin, maybe? It didn't seem like it's very good at blocking against them. That is a white source, though, so maybe we cut something else. I like the Kiora. F them. Whatever. Nykthos was not the reason that the deck was called Mono Black Devotion. The reason it was called Mono Black Devotion was Grey Merchant of Asphodel. And the deck played 0 or 1 Nykthos the entire time it was alive. BBD didn't even play it when he won the Grand Prix. He played a 4th Mutavault. I was only playing 3 Mutavault at the time. But we also only had 2 Pack Rats in the main. Just ban cards from every deck until Blue-White Yorin value sludge is good, then I'll be happy. I mean, I actually had a pretty sweet ban Yorion sludge league the other day. That was fun. We're going to Haven just so we get access to more green, and if we just play Elf, there's a good chance that our creature dies. You could have made an argument for Oath, look for a green source, but I think that this is just, playing the green source is just better. Sign in Blood, all right. Opponent's got a real one over here. Why is the command not working? I'm sorry, JRC. I don't know why the command's not working. We're going to Oath with one of them. I want to look for a forest. We already have the Nykthos. We'll take Temple Garden. Any order's fine. We'll Shock. I'm going to play Elf. All right, another Sign in Blood. We're just going to take the 3 damage from the underdog. We'll be able to put a roadblock in front of it at some point soon. Maybe Cody. I don't know, man. It's a good question, though. All right, so 1, 2, 3. So the Elf is free. Do we want a Karn for anything? We could go... Actually, I'm going to Karn for Portable Hole. See, another good spot for Portable Hole. It's actually looked really good. All right, can y'all fucking stop? Jesus Christ. Karn's a pretty fun card. Yeah, it's great. What do you take here? I don't even know what I'd take if I'm them. Yeah, I don't know, Cody. I think if you ban Cruise, then everyone just starts playing Dig and they just change how the deck operates. But it'll still be super powerful. Jabber says I would take the L here. Yeah, I think my opponent is about to feel the same. They have to kill the Karn. They have to take Karn and kill Karn, and then they have to deal with the Troll. And if they don't kill the Karn, we just put the old saddlebags on them with God Pharaoh statue. They're just stuck not being able to play much for the rest of the game. It's funny, too, because our old Girl Troll is free next turn. Give them the old Razzle Dazzle? Yeah. I can't believe no one liked my saddlebags comment. You gotta put the saddlebags on them, man. You gotta weigh them down, you know? Well, now I don't know what to get. Maybe we just get Chariot? Maybe I just get Pestilent Cauldron, actually. To be safer? Yeah, I like it. This will make us be able to combo again should our opponent beat us down with stuff. Teferi, old Girl Troll. This should let us go again. This is turn 5 through Bloodcheese Thirst, Fatal Push, Thoughtseize. Easy. Dude should have taken the L? Yeah, no kidding. All right, easiest trophy of my life, chat. McWin Sauce's list looking pretty good. I honestly don't know that I would change a ton. I think that Tulsamir Friend of Wolves is something that is contextual. If you trim down to just one portable hole and just play like 3 or 4 branch off pathways and 1 or 2 temple gardens, I think you can just go down to one portable hole and add in some of the other sideboard cards that could be good. But honestly, the deck looked clean as shit and felt good. You know, we played against a bunch of mid-range decks. So here's the ebb and flow of Pioneer chat. So long story short, if a deck starts to dominate, decks that are good against that deck start to crop up in mass. We played mono green earlier in the week last week. We were dominating, and then later in the week, Tuesday or Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we played against aggro decks, mono red, mono blue, mono white, over and over and over again for like 2 leagues, 3 leagues. And then now Rakdos is coming back. Rakdos had a good weekend, aggro had a good weekend, and now Rakdos is coming back, and we just prey on Rakdos. Our last opponent, black, white, mid, whatever, blue, white controls, kind of a tough one sometimes, but we took him down. We won a game on him on a big mulligan, I think, too, earlier, if I'm not mistaken. We beat a Rakdos deck on a multi 4, if I recall. Maybe we lost that game and won the match. I can't remember. Anyway, deck's cracked. Pick it up, play it. Play while you can. It's going to get banned pretty soon. Something is. I don't know what. I wish I did. The Teferi Slows the Sunset just lets you combo super easy. I love this card. This is the Planeswalker I would play. If you're trying to decide between all of them, Teferi Sunset lets you untap Nykthos, a mana creature, and the Chain Veil, which lets you activate Teferi again, which makes for infinite life extremely easily and infinite mana extremely easily.